reported today in The Verge. Copyright could be the next way for Congress to take on big tech. The first of 2020's big copyright hearings started with a nod to Chumbawamba. Senator Tom Tillis, R. North Carolina, had looked up which band topped the charts in 1998, the year Congress passed the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, one of the most influential and controversial laws governing the Internet. Then, Tillis paused soberly. "I don't know if we're talking a lot about Chumbawamba these days," he said. "And the DMCA itself. Almost every single thing about the Internet has changed over the past 22 years, and the law simply hasn't kept pace." By the end of the year, Tillis, who chairs the Senate's Intellectual Property Subcommittee, plans to draft changes to the DMCA. He and co-chair Senator Chris Coons, DIDA, kicked off the process this week with an introductory hearing, speaking to 8 legal experts and former congressional staffers. The hearing helped set the stage to refight some long-running battles over the balance between protecting copyrighted content and keeping the Internet open, but at a time where Internet companies are already facing a large-scale backlash. The 1998 DMCA attempted to outline how copyright should work on the then-nascent Internet, where you could almost freely and infinitely copy a piece of media. But it's been widely criticized by people with very different stances on intellectual property. Supporters of tougher anti-piracy rules, for instance, argue that its safe harbor rules don't motivate websites to keep pirated content offline. Conversely, Internet freedom advocates say its takedown system provides a de facto censorship system for the web. And the DMCA's reach touches far-flung issues like farm equipment repair, which makes it unavoidable even for industries with no piracy problems. This week's hearing focused on 2 pieces of the law, Section 512, which spells out platforms' liability for pirated content, and Section 1201, which limits cracking digital copy protection. Participants, like University of Akron School of Law professor Mark Schultz, were critical of Section 512, which protects online service providers, including websites, from liability if users post pirated content, as long as the provider takes down infringing files after being notified of their existence. Copyright owners are not worried about a particular user uploading a particular infringing file. The problem is the non-stop, widespread copying and uploading of creative works by many users, complained Schultz. He pushed for a notice and stay-down system that would make sites responsible for keeping a file offline completely once they were notified that it was posted, an idea that's been periodically floated over the past several years. At times, the discussion mirrored a much bigger recent debate over Section 230, the embattled law protecting COMPA. For more on this story, visit the news article link.